2024. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. On the news this morning. Reactions as Port Harcourt refinery begins lifting of petrol. Rivers State government disbands all task force on road decongestion. Mpox vaccines now available in Rivers State. On the foreign scene, Israel warns South Lebanese civilians not to go home as ceasefire with Hezbollah begins. Details of this and more after this break. Back, I'm Ifechuku Moyele with the news. Now, we begin the news this Wednesday morning with tanker drivers as they say they are happy as the Port Harcourt refinery resumed operations on Tuesday. This is as widespread disbelief both online and offline greeted news that the Port Harcourt refinery was finally starting operations and daily loading of product. Our correspondent caught up with a tanker driver, Paulinus Ali, around the Alessa LMA refinery complex about 25 kilometers east of Port Harcourt, who said he is happy that the refinery is operating again. He said only major marketers have loaded trucks from the Port Harcourt refinery, while independent marketers are still discussing prices. Another tanker driver, Joseph Okoripa, confirmed that work at the refinery has started and expressed hope that it will continue. He added that as loading continues, they will be able to get more accurate numbers of tankers loading.
It's a handwork of God that will surprise this morning everybody. As today, I say, let me reach refinery. I come enter inside. He say everybody is trooping in. I say okay, let me follow them and see what is going on there. As I reach there, I see with my two eyes. Say true. Port Harcourt LMA refinery have started full loading.
We loaded up to 4 trucks, so I believe by tomorrow they will still commence the loadings, and it's going to load up to 20 trucks or 30 trucks to go, by God's grace. So we started today, but we commissioned it today, and we started today, but we started late, so that was the reason why we didn't load much. So I believe by tomorrow the trucks are packed inside the depot, so they will start loading tomorrow.
And the chairman of the Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petro One in Rivers State, Francis Dimba, also spoke to correspondent Obioro Ware on this.
And obviously, it was a very interesting news that broke out to the Petroleum Product Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron. While we were here celebrating the news, ensure that we all come out in our numbers to celebrate this good gesture of the government. Trucks are coming in, the loading bay is active, the ceremonial activity is ongoing. We are seeing it that is real. But what will happen after now is what we don't know. But for what we are seeing today, it is a reality. As I speak to you here, what we are seeing today is real. But what will happen after today is what we don't know.
Now, the national PRO of Petro One, Joseph Obele, expressed hope that independent marketers will begin loading product from the Port Harcourt refinery.
Indeed, it's a dream come true. A lot of persons have been asked if really is a rumor or true. And we commend the Nigeria president, we commend the management of NNPC, and we commend the host community for allowing it to be hospitable and cordial. We want to say thank you, GMD, for bringing up the Port Harcourt refinery once again. It was your word, and your word is your bond. And we can see it. Our trucks have gone in, both trucks have gone in also, and people are loading. We want to say thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, marketers. We now have hope that marketers will be loading products at the Port Harcourt airport. Thank you, GMD.
The chairman of Pengasat in the Port Harcourt refinery, DK Godpower, also spoke.
Our plant in order for us to talk today. I'm telling you the reality. I also use this opportunity to thank the GCO for all his kindness, his support, his also patience that he has given to us. I know he has been contributing a lot to us. Even when we are lacking so many manpower, he gave us an approval that they should send people to Port Harcourt Refinery to support us, to enable us meet up our target. People did not believe that, yes, today that we can be in this shape, but by the grace of God, we have achieved it.
On Tuesday, NNPCL's Group Managing Director Mele Kyari, while commissioning the Port Harcourt refinery shortly after a tour of the facility with some stakeholders, said the lifting of petrol from the Port Harcourt refinery will be sustained.
This plan has come live today. It's going to solve some of the energy security issues in our country that we have delivered value to our shareholders, and this is what they expect from us. And we're happy today has happened. We have delivered what we say we're going to do, but more importantly, this country has shown that we're capable of doing many, many more great things in this country. This plant is almost new now. We have no fears around the sustainability of this plant. This plant will run. We don't even think of this. This is a 60,000 barrels part of the refinery that we have fixed now, and then we are completing the other part of it very soon.
We'll continue, maintain and sustain so that we have availability of energy security.
About 15 trucks were seen parked at various bays at the refinery for the loading of petroleum product. Some of the product expected to be loaded are kerosene, diesel, and petrol. Mr. Kyari also assured that the 150,000 barrels per day new Port Harcourt refining company will come on stream by mid-2025. Meanwhile, some residents near the Port Harcourt refinery junction are concerned about the ongoing work on the Eleme-Onne road that is yet to be completed as the refinery begins operations. They called on the contractor handling the road to speed up the work, especially as more tankers are expected to use the road so as to prevent unnecessary accidents and complications.
The dust is disturbing us here, and for the tankers to start up the business might disturb us here for me, because the road is not good, the road is too bad.
Look at the dust. Imagine the dust day in, day out for more than 6 months now, and they are talking about petrol, cost of petrol product. Why not consider the life of the people you want to protect?
We are also afraid because the road have never yet complete. Sometimes tanker will fall, container will fall. RUCC will block this side, will block the railroad. And we are dangerous of life of people. They will walk today, tomorrow they will not walk. This road they do politics every year by year. This road don't kill many people. This road don't kill many people. Even my mama died for this road.
Moving on, some residents of Port Harcourt are calling on the Rivers State government to enforce the disbandment of all task forces on road decongestion in the state. This is as our correspondent visited one of the places used by the task forces at the Rivers State Transport Company in Olobasanjo Road off Walter Lines Junction on Tuesday. 2 minibuses, 2 trailers, 1 tipper, and a few salon cars were amongst the impounded vehicles cited in the area. A vehicle which had deflected tires was also seen. Some persons who appeared to be task force officials were cited with tire pumping machines inside the premises after a driver appeared to have paid for the release of his vehicle. On Tuesday, the Rivers State Commissioner for Transport, Collins Onuo, announced the disbandment of all task forces on road decongestion across the local government areas and the Ministry of Transport. It followed allegations of harassment and extortion against the task force officials and a growing public outcry, including a viral video showing task force officials harassing and extorting money from a woman. The incident, which reportedly happened along the Ada George Road in Port Harcourt, showed task force officials driving against traffic to reach a POS operator where they allegedly forced the victim to withdraw 40,000 naira. The victim captured the event on video. The Transport Commissioner emphasized that the Rivers State government under Governor Siminalayi Fubara has a human face and will not tolerate any form of harassment or intimidation of residents under the guise of task force operations. Mr. Onuwo also assured the public that the government would reconstitute a task force to regulate the activities of motorists at an appropriate time. In another development, the Rivers State government has signed an agreement with Asaji Marine and Oilfield Services Limited for the development and management of the Rivers State Transport Company Marine Jetty. Representing Governor Siminalayi Fubara at the signing, the Commissioner for Transport said the initiative aims to revive the jetty, transform it into an economic hub for marine businesses, and create job opportunities for the youth in the state.
We are all here today to witness another milestone achieved by the Rivers State government through the Ministry of Transport. Today, the government of Sir Siminalayi Fubara, who feels that Rivers indigents and residents should enjoy employment. So today, the Rivers State government have agreed to partner with the ASAG Marine and Oil Field Services. They agreed to work together to make sure that that place come to life again. ASAG is going to reconstruct the jetty structure, including piling sheets, mooring bollers, and other steel reinforcement.
The Commissioner for Transport explained that the agreement includes dredging the jetty and upgrading its facilities to support activities such as offshore structure fabrication, steel blasting, and painting, among other marine operations. A director of Asaji Marine and Oilfield Services Limited, Aliyu Shehu, also spoke.
Today is a milestone development for the company and the Rivers State at large, because this is part of the sustainable transportations that the ministry is looking towards and the Rivers State government is looking towards. With this agreement, is going to help the youth of the state. It will create a direct employment and indirect employment of over 1,500 youths of the state. And the jetty operations, it will help the state to generate more revenue, because there are different kind of activities that will be engaged within.
Our correspondent reports that the agreement was signed by the Managing Director and CEO of Asaji Marine and Oilfield Services Limited, H. Vani. Still to come, Mpox vaccines now available in Rivers State. Stay with us. Come back now. Local vigilante group, popularly known as OSPAC, and other community intelligence network in Iguruta, Ikwerre local government area of River State, say they arrested 4 men who specialize in kidnapping and stealing transformers. The suspects in their mid-20s and 30s confessed to the crime while being paraded by the OSPAC commander, Nawele.
The owner of the compound, road and from that place who use that. That's here when the compound, good meaning, which is man, the owner of the compound. But they come.
So I carry it enter inside. I said, let me be landlord. Not to say I saw. I tell you when the thing fall, they came. Say they will keep it there as excuse me now. No. The man, the OPC came here. No problem.
The chairman of Ikwerre local government area, Israel Abosi, visited the scene of the crime.
The art of investigation is done by the police. We have done preliminarily what is expected of us. We are acting on intelligence reports since 2 days ago about the operation of kidnappers, armed robbers, and pipeline vandals in the Ikwerre LGA. So eventually, here we are, and exhibit in support of the allegation is before us. I think the details of the investigation will be done by the police and report accordingly presented. So at the moment, we are going to get you arrested alongside the transformer.
Meanwhile, the Ikwerre Council chairman has promised the people of Ubima and Omuanwa that he is committed to providing their needs. The Ikwerre Council boss made the promise while responding to the needs of the communities during a town hall meeting.
And as a government that is people-oriented, we know that our people have their basic needs. And that is why we have come to crisscross and cross-pollinate ideas with our people. We cannot think of any meaningful development in an atmosphere that is devoid of security of life and property. And carbon area, I would want us to give us assistance. Hide and known America be a popular slogan. And what is that slogan? Don't think of what America will do for you, but think of what you do for all. We as a government, we are not asking for money. All we are asking for is your support.
Earlier, while reading out his demand, the chairman of Ogbako Ubima, Emmanuel Amadi, said the people need motor garage, a good security network, electricity, rehabilitation of water project, human capital development, many others. Now, he also thanked the Ikwerre Council chairman for appointing indigents of their communities into his administration.
I also want to use this medium to thank you for what you are doing in Ubima for the renovation of Ubima Magistrate Court. Mr. Chairman, we want to solicit that your government should look for a way to renovate Ubima Market for us. If you look at Ubima, we have Ozoha, we have Omuanwa, we have Omerelu, we have Siat, and we have surrounding communities. Vehicles from Owerri, from Port Harcourt, goes from here to Owerri. We don't have a viable park where all these vehicles can come and park. Mr. Chairman, we are also soliciting that you give us a modern park befitting in Ubima.
In the meantime, the Chief Press Secretary of Ikwerre Local Government Area, Everest Onwusaka, is demanding an apology from one Dixon Womahum over his recent utterances on radio against the council chairman, Israel Abosi. In an interview, Mr. Onwusaka warned Mr. Womahum to be cautious of his malicious statement. He also warned him against name-calling and allegations of being behind the security challenges in the council area. He said the Ikwerre Council chairman is open to constructive criticisms and not blackmail.
Our chairman is noted for his purity. He has no bad record from the security agencies, the DSS, the police, the civil defense. He has never been found wanting, right from primary school, his university days up to this time. For you to wake up and begin to blackmail our chairman, we won't take it any longer. I stand to ask where you got your report, or you just want to make yourself relevant. Enough of that attack. Next time you call our chairman names, we'll arrest you according to the law and we'll prosecute you.
Away from that, the Rivers State Waste Management Agency, RWAMA, has extended felicitations to its acting sole administrator, Prince Ohia, as he marks his birthday anniversary today. A statement by his special assistant on electronic media, Albert Douglas, said the agency lauds Mr. Ohia's contributions to waste management and the broader community in Rivers State. The statement said since assuming office, the Ruama boss has been recognized for his visionary leadership and innovative strategies aimed at improving environmental standards across Rivers State. He said his tenure has seen the introduction of initiatives designed to make the state a cleaner and healthier place for all residents. Ruama urged Prince Ohia to remain committed to advancing the vision of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, which it said aspires to position Rivers State as a model for environmental management in Nigeria. The statement also said that Mr. Ohia's leadership and dedication to service have earned him admiration and respect. In other news, the Mpox vaccine is now available in Rivers State. The state immunization officer, Joseph Orang, who made this known in a statement, said the vaccination campaign will take place from the 2nd to 6th of December and from 9th to 13th of December. He also said the available vaccination sites for the vaccines are the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, UPTH, Rivers State Teaching Hospital, RSUTH, and the Rivers State Primary Health Care Management Board. Now, the APMT WACT Super Cup on Airport started with an opening ceremony on Monday, November 25, paving the way for more memorable matches. The event held at the football pitch of the West African Container Terminal WACT on Airport saw many people attend, representing the unity in the Nigerian maritime sector. The managing director of WACT APM Terminals, Jithu Jose, spoke at the opening ceremony.
This particular day means a lot to us. We've been trying to work on this for the last 6 months, where we wanted to start bringing everyone together, right? We work with each and every agency every day, and there's a lot of synergy that needs to happen to move a box in our port here. We hope by bringing all of this together, we build further synergies together, and we also have a little bit of fun in that process. Safety is extremely important to us. So all the players out here, please be safe, be competitive. The cup is extremely important, right? But be competitive, but be safe also, and have some fun in the process.
The General Manager, Government and Public Relations at WACT APM Terminals, Innocent Obuji, also spoke.
For now, we've been engaging with our stakeholders and government agencies in different forms, but we felt we could do more, something outside the box, and we try to look at what can we do. And Nigeria as a country, we know that football is one thing that unites us together. When playing, everybody is one. And we felt, okay, we could do this in order to get us more sticky. So this tournament is not all about competition. It's about getting together closer as people who work in the port as one family.
On the spot, the controller, Port Harcourt Area 2 Commander of the Nigeria Customs Service, Mohammed Babandede, commended WACT for creating the tournament, which he said will serve as an avenue to strengthen collaborations and teamwork at the port. Other notable speakers, including the Port Harcourt Onne Port, Raymond Hussein, and the commander of the Navy Training School, Onne Gideon Kachim, all commended WACT for the initiative.
Nigeria Info.
In the opening match of the tournament, WACT defeated NDLEA 7-2, while the haulage unit of the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria defeated the Nigerian Immigration Service 11-0 in the second match. The APMT WACT Super Cup on Airport is scheduled to run from 25th November to 6th December 2024. We go on another short commercial break. Finally now, on the international scene, a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah has come into effect after being announced earlier by U.S. President Joe Biden. The IDF has told residents of southern Lebanon not to return home yet. On the news this morning, you heard reactions are trailing the start of operations at the Port Harcourt refinery. On the foreign scene, Israel has warned South Lebanese civilians not to go home as ceasefire with Hezbollah begins. The news was edited by Chioma Ezewafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyele. Many thanks for listening.
Nights of Divine Encounter, Nights of